Looking in quickly at the 4-3-3 that Zinedine Zidane will roll out today. You saw Keylor Navas. A few questions for the Tico netminder, but not in front of him. Pepe will get the day off, but on still injured, so Nacho steps in. And in the midfield, it's a chance for Isco. So often on the bench, but today the man off the bench drawing the spotlight, Alvaro Morata. Phil Shane alongside Gary Bailey. And Gary, Morata's been begging for starts today. He's going to get one, and it won't be easy.
Yeah, hi Phil. Yes, I think he deserves it. Absolutely. His scoring ratio is better than the Benz. He's quicker. He works harder. He defends better from the front line. So I think well done, Morata and Isco. I would suggest that he also deserves a start. He's been so creative and so excellent for Real Madrid when he has played.
Take a look on the other side. Speaking of begging for chances, in a moment, Varas in goal. Keep an eye on Mauricio Lemos, the young Uruguayan, in my mind ready to burst out as the next great defender. In the midfield, Roque Mesa pulling the strings, but it's Hesse, the ex-Madrid man, begging for a chance to shine. He'll get it at the Bernabeu today, but not in white.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll want to prove his old team that they shouldn't have let him go. But to be fair, he tried at PSG, it hadn't worked. He's been here for 4 games and not scored. He's got a lot to prove today.
Hashtag Be in La Liga on our Twitter accounts. Feel free to send in your thoughts with those 3 attackers.
It can do, especially with Isco linking up with those attackers. And I guess as a coach, you have to think, what if Casemiro's not a ball? Good ball, he's offside.
Does he beat the line? He does, and he beats the keeper for the opening goal. A sprint forward through the gap. Cristiano Ronaldo draws the defense with them, and there is the man of the hour.
You mentioned Isco up front. We both got excited about his inclusion, and what a good finish. It looked for a second like he was way offside. So I guess there's question marks as to who was marking him, but good ball in, good finish, and delight. Let's look at it again.
He sees the gap here, Gary.
He does. Not so sure what Dani Castellano is doing, trying to stand up there as the ball is being played. But good finish. Delighted to see now. As a coach, you go and drop Isco. Be my guest.
Drop Kovacic. He's the one that spotted it. Let me ask you, is that something that great players sense on the field? Because that, in my eyes, looks like something they spotted on the tape. Gareth Bale expressway worth of space.
Yeah, well, it's good teams that can do that to you. You're busy worrying about one player, Gareth Bale. Another one pops in from midfield, Isco, as we see Las Palmas trying to get back into it. I just question defenders who step up as the ball's being played. You step up beforehand, but when the ball's being played, you've got to go with your man.
Looking for the equalizer, and they find it in Tana. The Real Madrid lead doesn't even last more than a minute as Tana ties it up in Madrid.
What's going on with Real Madrid, Phil? This is happening game after game where they're conceding and they're not holding on to a clean sheet. I think Keylor Navas must be going mad at the back with them, because you've got to hold on to a lead when you get it. You've got to try and slow the game down, hold possession. This is not the first time. We saw it Villarreal. We've seen it a number of matches, Valencia, Sevilla. Is it a lack of concentration from Real Madrid? Poor marking?
Sergio Ramos got aggressive and on the wrong side. He wasn't goal side when he steps up, and Tana able to turn in and shoot.
Poor play from Ramos there. You don't have to steal the ball. You've just got to hold up your man and make sure it doesn't get past you. But having said that, that's a great finish. Gives Keylor Navas no chance whatsoever.
Well, we were looking at some of the greats, and that brings back memories of the score. His 4th goal of the season. Barely a minute after Isco scored his 6th, and here they come again, and for the 2nd time Morata nets, but it's waved off by the flag.
Phil, would it be fair to suggest at this stage there could be quite a lot of goals in this game? What is going on here? Big holes in that defense. Let's have a look at it again. Ooh,
it looks as though Bigas was level, and I think Morata has an argument, Gary.
He certainly does.
Scored.
They've broken the record that was set by Barcelona back in 1942-44. So well done, Real Madrid.
Carvajal caresses, Bale soars, headed wide.
Another good opportunity right down the center of that defense. You've got to be thinking, if you're a Real Madrid fan, this could be 5 or 6 if they keep on like this.
Earlier,
I think he's had a difficult relationship with Messi over the last couple of years, and this way all the players will be on board. They'll all be saying, let's do it for the manager, let's give him a send-off, and if you don't like him, the good news is we've got somebody else next season. So I expect Barca to give this Real Madrid team a sprint right to the end, and it could be a fantastic finish.
Gareth Bale and Jonathan Vieira. Now a red card. I think the yellow came out on Vieira for a push, but the retaliation by Gareth Bale is a straight red. Or was that a second yellow? They say second yellow. Let's take a look back. Unless he might have gotten the yellow for the push, and a second yellow for mouthing off. We'll find out if Vieira got one. Here, the little whack
that's
on the heels.
That's a yellow. And then the push, if he's going to push him, that's the yellow.
But see if he says something here.
No, there.
There.
That's a second yellow.
So the yellow and a red. So here's the yellow.
Yep.
And Gary, what happened? Because Gareth Bale, well, he has been known to see the red missed before, but normally there's a reason.
No matter what it is, you're getting a yellow and you're kicked out. You deserve a yellow. Stop there. Don't respond. Rather fall over. You can't in front of the referee. That's madness. And Gareth knows better.
Nice tackle. Ramos! It seems to hit the hand, or was it the face? He's gotten away with that before, but not this time. He's saying it was his face, but the assistant pointing out to the referee, and now everything going against Real. Take another look at this shot from David Simon.
It's a good tackle here by Ramos, a risky one, but he gets it now. He's trying to get up. Yeah, that hits both his elbows. He tries to hold his face, but have a look at it again. Mind you, can he get out the way? I mean, if his both arms are tucked into his body and he can't get out the way, is it a deliberate handball? Yes, it hits both arms, but is it deliberate? I don't know. It's one of those grey areas again. Maybe we'll talk about it in the locker room tonight. Some will say yes, some will say no.
A chance for the lead. As you see, 3-for-3 this season from the spot. Jonathan Vieira against Navas. Off the boot, but it's back of the net. Las Palmas has taken the lead.
Navas so close to making that save, Phil. It hits his leg. He's fuming afterwards. He came so close to stopping that ball. There you go. So unlucky in that sense. But now is a deja vu. Down against Villarreal in the weekend. Down against Las Palmas. Can they fight back?
Keylor Navas guessed. Tried frantically to extend his legs to protect the middle. As a former goalkeeper, as we take another look,
it hits him.
Did you guess or did you read?
It depends, but have a look at his foot coming up here. He was so close to making a save there, Phil. Look at that.
We've seen him do that before, but if he would have stood, it's right in his chest.
Yeah, and if you stand and it goes in the corner, they'll say, why didn't you dive? It's guesswork.
Long ball forward. Here's Boateng. Out comes Navas. Boateng, touch, tap, goal! 3-1 Las Palmas. Navas gambles and goes broke.
It's all going wrong for Real Madrid. Everything that they could do has gone wrong. A red card to Gareth Bale, 3-1. As you said, the goalkeeper taking a risk. Kevin Prince puts it away. We have a major problem here for Real Madrid. And I just wonder if psychologically this might damage them in terms of, we get in one moment Luis Enrique resigns and Barca are all, let's win it for the manager. On the same day Real Madrid start falling apart. Is this an ominous sign? Onside in his own half. Goalkeeper's got to stay. Let Marcelo deal with it. Takes the risk. Wow. Now they've got problems. Difficult for Navas. Once he's committed himself, he can't bring down the striker. Otherwise, it's another red. Not much the keeper could do this time for the red card to Bale, but certainly to give Real Madrid something.
Hangs in the air, glances around, poked off the crossbar by Morata. His third try denied. And now the other way, Las Palmas. Vieira off to Mesa. Short legs churning forward. 4v3 if they hurry. Mesa against Carvajal, squares, Hesse! Rebound saved. Navas pushes it wide and raises. What's happened? Kovacic caressing. The ball in for Morata. Offside. I thought initially they were going to call the foul and not play advantage. But for the third time today, Alvaro Morata has put the ball in the net, only to see it whistled off.
This is not his lucky day, Morata. Is he offside?
Maybe by a slicked back hair.
But poor Morata. I mean, seriously, 3 offside goals.
Vasquez back for Benz. The engine was started, but he missed.
Wow, how many chances are Real Madrid going to miss? 3 disallowed goals, shots like this over the bar. Ramos had one about 10 minutes ago that should have gone in. That's the manager's job, to keep everybody fresh. Gareth Bale has caused his team's massive problems.
Carvajal denied. Ronaldo was on the ground. They're going to get it. The assistant on the far side, Jorge Canelo. This time, points in Real Madrid's favor.
He looks certain, the assistant ref. He's the one that's given it. You're quite right. Have to see it again, but that's only 1 goal. Real Madrid need more than the 1, but it's a start. Let's have a look here. Oh, you're turning your body, and these can be so harsh.
A glance off the hands on the cross by Castellano. It is a bit harsh.
His arms are not away from his body. He's turned his body to the ball. It's this grey area. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't.
Javi Vadas, who has a reputation of being very good on penalties in the past, but not this year. He's allowed all 5 that have been shot against him. It's Ronaldo to cut it to 1, and he buries it in the upper corner. Ronaldo on the board for the 17th time this season, but is there enough time for the comeback?
Yeah, we saw this on the weekend against Villarreal. What a great comeback they made. They're leaving it very late, and they need 2 goals. I mean, I guess at this point, at this stage, they'd take the draw, but ideally, they want the 3 points, and they're down to 10 men. So got to throw it in. They've got the crowd behind them. The referee's under pressure. They're just going to take every chance that comes their way now. A couple of minutes left.
Swinging away. Vadas plays back. Deflected up and over by the midfielder Gomez. They're going to take it quickly. James in front. Ronaldo! Off the fingertips and in! Real Madrid has fought back. It's level, and there's still time on the board.
Absolutely brilliant. They deserve it, Real Madrid. They've had chance after chance after chance. You've got to feel sorry for Las Palmas at the same time, because they've come so close. But credit CR7. What a good header. He had chances before that. He could have buried them earlier, but they've come good. Can they, Phil, now go and win it?
And for Las Palmas, can they hold on and at least salvage a point? 3-3 the score. Real Madrid would be back up to 56 points. Still a point behind Barcelona. They would surrender the lead.